as you can probably tell based on the labeling and the packaging, this was probably one of those returns to someplace like Amazon. And so it was missing its power cord because one of the things it shows here in the thing is the USB cord. And I didn't have it in the box, so I had to pull out one of the USB cords that I have. Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to the Digital Paul Workshop. It is I, that fine print that you can't read without a magnifying glass, Techno Meow Tinkerer. And today I'm going to do a little review of a product I had picked up at the bin store for about $3. And I tested it out and I found out it's kind of interesting. I'm probably not using it in my production. I just picked it up just to see what I could do with it. And let me switch over to the actual. Where's my camera? I gotta switch over. I'm trying to do this all live. I'm not doing my normal. If you see my how I make my olive video, I'm not doing it my normal way. I'm doing it differently. There we go. Live view. So I picked up this thing. It's called a Wi-Fi digital microscope. I did not know for sure if I would be able to use it. If it shows a cell phone, so I didn't know if it was only able to be used for cell phones or if I could use computer. But $3, I figured if I couldn't do anything, I probably could sell it online try to get my money back if I couldn't figure out any way to use it. And so it came with the instruction books. Now this, as you can probably tell based on the labeling and the packaging, this was probably one of those returns to someplace like Amazon. And so it was missing its power cord because one of the things it shows here in the thing is the USB cord. And I didn't have it in the box, so I had to pull out one of the USB cords that I have to play with this. But as we see, we get the little cradle for it to sit in. So it's got a little cradle. This is the unit itself. Little buttons, LED control, power on and off, and the focus. It has this little lens cap, I guess dust cover, which I've been keeping on it. It says, open it! And it comes with this little stand. And this is probably something for kids to play around with. And as we're going to see here, actually I forgot to get a circuit board. I'm going to go grab a circuit board right quick just to show this thing being used. But yeah, this is for like little kids. And let's go. Let's say, matter of fact, I'm going to pause this, go grab the circuit board, and I'm going to set it up so you can see how this actually works. Okay, I'm back. I went and got a little circuit board, went and set it up on the mount, turned the thing on, go and take the cap off so we can take a look and see how this thing actually works as a microscope. Let me switch it on, and boom. Yeah, I got it a little there. Let me see if I can adjust this just a little bit. There we go, get us a little bit better. Let's see. Oops, probably put that down there. Let's actually switch that around. Let's put the webcam on top and the microscope on bottom. Yeah, get this a little bit bigger. That way you can kind of see me doing everything. This is me trying something different, something new. Gotta love different perspectives. But yeah, you got this little focusing tool here, which I already had it focused in from the other day from playing with it. But it works. As you can see, it's not really much of a microscope. It's more of a magnifying glass. But like I said, this is probably for children. I think, I mean, you probably can show. I don't see how well does it show the, okay, you can kind of see the fingerprints there. But yeah, it works good. It's like I said, it's more of a magnifying glass, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to set this up. This would probably come handy. Let me set this down because it's shaking because of me trying to hold it. But I could see using this as a magnifying glass with a monitor to do soldering with. And I've been trying to figure out how I want to do this. How do I want to mount this? I thought about getting one of those helping hands. Um, Let me get over here and grab this thing right quick. I mean, I got these set of helping hands. I don't know if this weight would be too much without having to mount this down. Let me change the size of the picture so y'all can see what I'm talking about a little bit better. Webcam. There we go. We get this back at full screen. Yeah, I do worry about this being too top heavy for this because this is already not balanced, and so I have to be careful how I set it up or it tips over. Boy, I got some dust on there, and I've only had this for a couple years. So I would probably have to figure out how to mount this very stable to handle that weight. If I can find some of those helping hands, they're kind of similar to spinning like this does. Although I don't know if I could modify this to put this on. I'm not sure. I have to come up some ways. But for the most part, this could become an actual useful tool. It can become a very inexpensive way to help. Like I said, we'll take the webcam off for right now. Just look at that. Look how easier I can see and read. I don't even need my glasses. I could be doing the technician electronics version of laparoscopic surgery on circuit boards. And for those who don't know, that's where they use the little camera and poke holes in you. I've had it done when they took my gallbladder out. It's a very not intrusive form of surgery, and you kind of get healed up and go home kind of quickly, although you're sore for a couple days. But yeah, for the most part, I can sit here and look at this. Just look. I better put it down because I don't have steady hands. But just look how easy I can see. And I'm just looking at my monitor that is probably 3 feet from me. I'm looking at it on OBS, and I can about pretty much read, was that like a 2N on that one little chip? Nope. Yeah, that one little chip right there. And so, microscope, not so much. Magnifying glass is more closer to that than it is a microscope. Even though technically a microscope and magnifying glass are, I guess you could say, similar things. One's a more advanced version of the other. But yeah, not bad for $3, I'd say. I just got to figure out how I'm going to mount it because this will be useful, especially when I go to do any soldering, to actually get in there. Not only for me, but I just think you'll be able to see the stuff better as well on this video than what I'm currently using. So for the most part, that is what I got for today. It's just a quick little review. It's a no-name brand digital. Let's see. Let me turn this off and switch everything over. I'm having to do it. Everything's left to me, so that's why I keep having to do. Let's see, webcam. Yeah, go back to webcam here. But yeah, like I said, it's just a Wi-Fi digital microscope. Now, I haven't tried doing this yet. I've only used it on the stand. I may try that. Oh, it does have a little light feature where you can turn the brightness of the LEDs. As you can see, the LEDs in there. You can turn the brightness on and off. I haven't played around with these buttons yet. I've read what they did, and I don't remember. But yeah, for the most part, it's gonna probably provide, once I can figure out how to mount it, to be very easy to use. It's gonna probably figure out and helpful on some of the projects I'm going to do, especially anything where I need my glasses or we need to zoom in real good. So yeah, if you're into filming, or if you're just curious like I was at 12 years old with my actual real microscope I got from those little science sets, this would be something good to play with, especially if you find it for $3. I don't know what it actually goes for online. I wouldn't pay more than 20 for it. I probably wouldn't even pay 20. I'd probably pay 10, me personally. But yeah, it's not sponsored by this company. So I don't know. I don't even know about try to figure out how to pronounce that name. It's not sponsored, but if you find something like this and you're into filming and you want to film in, I don't say microscopic, but small things, yeah, something like this could be helpful. And especially if you're getting into electronics and you can't afford one of those high-end, expensive um, video magnifying glass so you can see electronics, this may be a solution for you. Well, that's pretty much what all I have for today. It's just a little short video. If you like what you see here and you find the information useful, just please like and subscribe to help the channel out and share it with anybody else you think might be interested. Have a nice day.
Yeah.